Hi everyone, it's Jody Stoski from the Paramedical Tattoo Academy. I wanted to talk to you today about how to camouflage a belly button scar. So stay tuned, I have some free content coming up for you on how to perform this procedure. It's actually really common for a woman to have a scar around her belly button. So you might say, well, how do you get a scar around your belly button in the first place? So if you've had an abdominoplasty, a tummy tuck, or any type of abdominal surgery, they most likely have made you a new belly button. And that will leave you with a scar around the perimeter. So it's an amazing service to be able to offer to a woman to get rid of that scar. So if this speaks to you, I highly recommend that you check out the Jody Stoski Paramedical Tattoo Academy to learn all things paramedical. I hope you really enjoy the upcoming video. Now the last one that I've noticed on her is her belly button got remade, which is very common with this procedure. So she's lost pigmentation in the center of her belly button there that I'm gonna be replacing with some of these freckly type tones, and then that's gonna completely go away. And then the image of like a reconstructed belly button then just disappears. So I've already cleaned and prepped the area. I do wanna take my Q-tip with my darkest color that I matched earlier and just do a little dot. You can see how great that color is gonna be inside that area. Now I'm gonna switch back to my other cartridge right now because I'm gonna do a little bit of detailing on this belly button. I'm gonna drop my machine just down to 90 right now. Just a little bit more aggressive because the scar tissue is a tiny bit thicker in here, so I don't necessarily need to be as slow, but I'm gonna start picking up some of my diluted color. Is going to be perfect in there, which I know it will be, but I want to show you guys how that starts to take shape. Sensitivity wise, how are you doing there? This is kind of a weird spot, often with not tons of feeling. And I'm just mimicking her freckles outside of that. Now, if this was a woman who didn't have freckles, we'd be doing more of a camouflage like what you saw above. So you don't want all the same color in that area, so I'm gonna go back. And kind of stipple some more in. And you can see just by manipulating that skin, it allows me to get in and deposit color without too much trouble. Her natural skin tone is quite light, so she's going quite red as I'm working. Don't let that freak you out. As long as you're using a lot of your diluted versions, you're gonna be fine. So don't worry too much about getting it exactly perfect on the first try. It is awesome if you do, but again, you're not gonna fill this thing up completely so that you have no more room to work once we're done. And a lot of this redness here is even just a tiny bit of just that puncture wound that's even bleeding just a smidge, so that's normal. As you can see, I'm kind of just stippling randomly. I want to have a little bit of that color everywhere like that. And it's a nice little way just to gradient out that tone so that there's no start and stop angle happening when you're working in that. So we're done. And that is how you camouflage a belly button scar. I hope you enjoyed that video. If paramedical tattooing speaks to you, I highly recommend you check out the Jody Stoski Paramedical Tattoo Academy. Be a part of what's been talked about as the next big industry. You can incorporate these skills and services into your shop right away. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care.